Hey, how's it going everybody? Welcome back to another Gemstone Legends video, and in this video I'm going to open an Astral Scroll. I've been holding this for a little while and thought maybe they'd release more heroes, and maybe they still will, but I'm going to open this one up, but first we're going to take a look at the heroes that are in here to decide what we think of them. I've briefly looked at them and I've seen them popping up in arena defense teams. Obviously they're very good heroes. But they're hard to come by. So the chance here is Astral. We have 87.5% chance for Epic and a 12.5% chance for Legendary. So a bit better than the Platinum Scroll. Obviously not as good as the Diamond Scroll, but nothing is, and that's also brand new. But it's kind of like a super Platinum, both in that the chances increased and the heroes in it are quite strong. So the available heroes we have so far are two legendaries and 4 epics. So let's start with the epics, and I've seen a lot of these, even epics on many teams. So Odium, 100% chance to grant increased critical chance for 2 turns, hits a single enemy, so does that first, hits a single enemy 3 times. First hit deals damage based on 200% of caster's attack. Second hit deals damage based on 1500% of caster's speed. Third hit deals damage based on 1300% of target's speed. This is confusing to me. It's very hard to know what kind of numbers you can expect from this. I assume it must be strong. I don't really have a calibration for what this is going to look like. But then inflicts silence for 2 turns, which is really nice. Each time he deals critical damage with his special ability, he restores 5 mana. At the start of his turn, he gains increased critical damage. So damage and chance, theoretically, for 5 turns. And then all of these have mana gain decreased by 60%. But that can change with tomes, but the tomes are very hard to come by. So these heroes are super strong. Some people were frustrated by that. However, even if you look at the very top teams, they have like one of these heroes. Like, it's not like a full team of 5 of these is what everybody needs and you can't compete. It's just an option. You simply don't need it. I don't have any of these heroes right now. And we're still a top 10 guild. Okay, next up we have Cetus. Probably not how that's pronounced, but 100% chance to gain increased critical chance for 3 turns. Deals damage to a single enemy, 420 attack, 420% attack, which is quite high. Close to Arthur, but there's no ignore defense in here. Has 75% chance to gain increased critical damage at the start of his turn for 3 turns. Each time he deals critical damage with his special ability, he has a 75% chance to deal additional damage based on 120% of caster's attack to all enemies. Oh, excuse me. Like I said, I'm bored by this one. I'm sure he's better than I'm giving him credit for, but this is not who I would want. So that's probably who I'll get. I don't really like attack-based heroes because I find them super fragile unless you have a whole team built around them with carefully synchronized speeds to avoid the inevitable downfall that can follow from having very low defensive stats. However, attack-based heroes with high attack deal crazy tile damage, or have the potential for that, but it can be hard to keep them alive. They feel risky to me. 100% chance to gain taunt for 3 turns. I like this one, I think. 100% chance to gain increased attack to a single ally for 3 turns. Res increased by 35% and damage received reduced by 25% if he's affected by taunt. So that's a pretty powerful taunt. Straight up damage reduction and res. For each positive status he grants, he heals himself for 4%. However, I don't know if that counts for the positive statuses he grants to himself, such as taunt, damage reduction. Well, there might not be an icon for the res increase should have an icon. I don't know about the damage received. So if that all is true and all goes as planned, that's 4 of them. He's healing for 16%. Yeah, not bad. Seems pretty cool. Attack leader is an odd choice. Is that who we just looked at? Yeah. All right, last of the epics, Uma Umi. This seems to be the one that is most popular of the epics, I think. 100% chance to inflict burn on a single enemy for 2 turns. 100% chance to inflict bleed on a single enemy for 2 turns. 75% chance to inflict poison on other enemies for 2 turns. So something that's popular with her is to put the luck set on her so that there is chances with luck, but X% chance to gain 100 mana when using special skill. So she has a chance to fire this multiple times and is just throwing tons of statuses, which is something that can be synergized around as well. Yeah, when she inflicts burn, she deals true damage based on 17% of target's max HP to this enemy. That's pretty great. After inflicting 4 negative statuses in total, she deals true damage based on 8% of target's max HP to all enemies. Yeah, she's awesome. Would love to get her. And an accuracy leader everywhere. Fantastic. All right, this guy's pretty cool. He's one that I've looked at. Inflicts stun first. Awesome. Deals damage based on defense, but it's only 100% of defense, but it's 3 times. So not the best damage, though he does ignore defense too. The reason why 100% 3 times is not the same as 300% is because you're carrying out 3 separate damage calculations, which means you're factoring in the defense stat 3 times. Whereas if you're doing 300%, once you the defense stat of the hero you're attacking, once you exceed the defense stat by a certain amount, damage starts to scale, as far as I understand. So it's less damage to inflict it this way. Deals 10% more damage to enemies affected by stun. Ignores taunt and provoke. So that's very interesting. Does that mean if someone has taunt, he can just attack whoever he wants? Because that's pretty awesome. I'd want him just for that reason, just for dropping stun. Can match gemstones in additional time. That's pretty awesome. Mana gain decreased, like all of them, and then a defense leader everywhere. And then this one's pretty cool too. 100% chance to inflict to grant protective shield based on 70% of target's max HP to an ally for 4 turns. 100% chance to grant Color Master to all allies and herself for 4 turns. 100% chance to grant Vampirism to all other allies for 2 turns. Each turn, I don't know if that's each time she has a turn or literally every turn. I think it's every turn. Each turn she restores 5 mana to a random ally. At the start of her turn, she increases all of the counters for random positive status. That I don't understand at all. She increases all of the counters. So I think it's like if it were 2 turns, she puts it up to 3, but counters for random positive status? I don't know what that is. And then a res leader, so she's popular for that reason. So, top heroes, obviously both legendaries. I think she's the best epic. So anyways, we're going to get one of these. So let's see who it is. Whether I get tomes or not. Oh, damn, they psyched me out. Oh, sick. Nice. I totally thought that was going gold. Oh, man. Wow, she has like a weird little flying fox creature with her. Very cool. Stoked to have gotten that one because that is what I would consider to be the best epic. And pretty cool when you consider the luck set with her. So I don't know if I have the right stuff for her right now. I'll have to look into that. But yeah, pretty awesome. So yeah, let me know what you think are the best heroes of this group. I'm sure we'll see more coming there. And if you're worried that this is a bad direction, I suppose that's possible, but I don't really see it that way right now because these heroes are hard to come by, and even people that are clearly spending tons of money on the game are not using just a full team of these heroes. So they have their uses, but I don't see this as some concerning thing, personally. So yeah, share your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.